Hello there. The Department for International Trade, the DIT, has announced today that it has stepped up engagement with British industry and farmers as UK trade negotiations across the globe ramp up. Firstly, please subscribe and like this video to give my channel a boost, and I'm always uploading new content, so please do check back daily. As the various deadlines for getting a UK-EU post-Brexit trade deal loom, key industries will be woven in closer to the International Trade Department to help build trade relations throughout the world. And we've hired in a big gun to chivvy things along too, and more on that in a minute. And the International Trade Secretary Liz Truss has launched 11 new trade advisory groups, or TAGs, to support the UK's ambitious trade negotiations. As trade talks with Japan, the US, Australia and New Zealand intensify, the Trade Secretary is stepping up engagement with key industries across Britain, including farming, manufacturing and automotive, said the DIT. Their advice will be used to help inform the government's negotiating position and deliver key industry asks that benefit the whole UK, including securing new market access on products like ceramics, cars, steel and beef, and agreeing cutting-edge digital trade rules. And the DIT goes on to say that these new groups will be full of the best and brightest business people from across the UK, from whisky distillers to car manufacturers. The 11 new tags will cover the following areas of business: agri-food, automotive, aerospace and marine, British manufacturing and consumer goods, investment, life sciences, tech and telecoms, chemicals, financial services, professional advisory services, transport services and creative industries. Now, according to the DIT, the principal purpose of these tags is to provide the blend of strategic and technical expertise required to ensure the United Kingdom's trade negotiations are able to progress at pace. And the tags will be chaired by the relevant DIT director. DIT will act as the secretariat for the groups. The groups will meet at least 3 times a year or as required by developments in the free trade negotiations process. And it provides a handy list of all the members on these tags, which boasts the names of 144 of the best companies and business organisations in the UK. Like the British Retail Consortium, the National Farmers Union, the Scotch Whisky Association, Tate & Lyle, Seafish, Tesco, the International Meat Trade Association, the Ulster Farmers Union, Airbus, JCB, McLaren, Nissan, Tata Steel, BT Group, Fujitsu, IBM UK, Samsung, the Chemical Business and Industries Associations, Channel 4, Pinewood, Premier League, the City of London Corporation, Scottish Power, Vodafone, Royal Mail, Maersk, UPS, the Association of Chartered Certified Accountants, the Law Societies of Scotland, Northern Ireland and England and Wales, Aviva, Barclays, HSBC and the City UK. That gives you a flavour of the type of support and input our new post-Brexit and post-pandemic trade push will be getting. The Secretary of State for Trade, Liz Truss, said, "This is about bringing business closer to the negotiating table and using their expertise to help secure the best possible deals that deliver jobs and growth across Britain. Talks with Japan, the US, Australia and New Zealand are entering their crucial latter stages, so it is only right that we step up engagement with vital industries to utilise their technical and strategic expertise. I want business in Britain to feel engaged and informed about the work we're doing to build an independent trade policy and how it impacts them. As we recover from the coronavirus, we want to strike deals that benefit every part of the country so we can build back better and deliver a fairer country for all. But I do have to wonder if Nicola Sturgeon and her SNP are a bit miffed that the Scotch Whisky Association, the Scottish Seafood Association and the Law Society of Scotland are all involved in helping the UK. After all, she would surely want them on her side, helping to put up all the barriers she can between Scotland and the rest of the UK, and at the same time working out how to tie themselves entirely into the European Union. Those organisations will be off Sturgeon's Christmas card list, no doubt. And this news will probably make her more determined to inflict that crazy anti-freedom of expression law on her hapless citizens. But on top of helping boost post-Brexit and pandemic trade, it will also strengthen the hand of the UK government in another way. There is a plan, now that we've left the formalised EU single market and customs union, to standardise our own UK internal market across England, Wales, Northern Ireland and Scotland. This move to secure our internal market will ensure the free movement of goods and services within the UK. And that will scotch the plans of the SNP to try and distance the Scottish markets from the rest of the UK and attempt to keep it fully EU compliant, all in anticipation of eventual separation. But further, a group like this could help the UK quickly forge a meaningful trade deal with the EU once we've almost certainly left without a deal at the end of the year. And on top of all this, it is reported that Boris has hired the services of the former Australian Prime Minister Tony Abbott to act as a senior UK trade envoy. The Express reports, "The statesman has been a vocal advocate of Brexit and argued Britain had nothing to fear from life outside the EU." And also that Mr Abbott will be appointed joint president of Britain's Board of Trade, which is currently undergoing a relaunch according to reports. This means he will be tasked with negotiating with leaders around the world in a bid to secure new trade deals for the UK. Amidst the daily negative news of the nightmare that is the new normal, it's a refreshing reminder that Britain is readying itself to break free of EU chains and head towards a future determined by the people of Britain, where our vote will once again have meaning. And we can trade with whomever we choose and not be constrained to who the EU says we can trade with. Britain will no longer be told by the EU which industries it can develop, which trading rules it has to follow, and how we treat workers. Don't forget, 0 hours contracts emerged within the framework of the EU, and the protection and working conditions were dictated by that EU framework. The UK has a long trading history of connections with the rest of the world in its own right. Well, up until Ted Heath decided that the UK should be an offshoot of some grand EU superstate, that is. But now we've shaken that silliness off, we can get on with our own agenda once more. And is the potential appointment of a former Australian Prime Minister a welcome omen of things to come, with Britain reconnecting to the Commonwealth, or even a sign that Kanzuk will form the inner body of a future trading relationship? We now have many choices, and the world is our oyster. Anyway, if you want to hear more from me, please don't forget to subscribe and also press that little bell or you won't get any notifications. And if you want to see more of me, buy a mug with my mug on it by following the merchandise link in the descriptions box below. So what do you think of these trade boosting plans? Please share and comment, and thank you for watching.